There are good players, there are great players, and then there is Lionel Messi, a player who turns every touch into magic, every dribble into art, and every goal into a moment that stays with you. Just when you think football has shown you everything, Messi finds a new way to surprise the world, making fans, rivals, and even legends ask the same question: is this guy even human? From his early brilliance to reaching the very top by lifting the World Cup, Messi didn't just play football, he changed how the game feels. Time and time again, he delivered moments so unreal that they don't just impress, they become part of football history. If you enjoy deep football stories like this, make sure to subscribe to the channel, because there are many more legendary moments coming. Now, let's jump into one of the most iconic plays of his career, a moment where an elite defender loses his balance, and one of the greatest goalkeepers in history can do nothing but watch. The night Messi broke Boateng, Champions League 2015. On May 6, 2015, at the Camp Nou, Lionel Messi delivered one of the most unforgettable moments in Champions League history. It was the semi-final against Bayern Munich, and the clock was already past the 80th minute. The pressure was huge, but Messi looked completely calm, like he already knew how the play would end. Facing him was Jerome Boateng, considered one of the best defenders in the world at the time. For a split second, it looked like Boateng had control. Then Messi made a tiny, almost gentle touch, and everything changed. Boateng lost his balance and went down, while the stadium exploded in disbelief. In front of goal stood Manuel Neuer, one of the greatest goalkeepers of his generation, but even he was frozen. Messi lifted the ball with perfect timing and flawless precision. Goal, silence, shock, magic. This wasn't just a goal, it was a statement. A moment that showed everything Messi brings to the game: vision, speed, balance, intelligence, and perfect execution. One touch was enough to change history. And the scary part? If you think this was peak Messi, there's still more to come. The first goal, when a legend was born, 2005. On May 1, 2005, football quietly witnessed the birth of something special. At the Camp Nou, a 17-year-old kid stepped onto the pitch wearing the shirt of Barcelona. But he was carrying much more than that. He was carrying the beginning of a destiny no one fully understood yet. That night, the ball found its way to Ronaldinho, the superstar who was already lighting up football around the world. And when Ronaldinho touched the ball, you could feel it. Something special was about to happen. With his trademark creativity, Ronaldinho played a perfectly timed pass over the defense. The ball dropped gently in front of the young Lionel Messi. What came next was pure calm. With incredible confidence for his age, Messi lifted the ball over the goalkeeper and watched it fall softly into the net. His first goal for Barcelona. Simple, beautiful, unforgettable. The celebration said everything. Messi ran straight to Ronaldinho and jumped onto his back, a moment frozen in time. It felt like more than a goal. It felt like a symbolic handover, one genius welcoming another into football history. Barcelona won the match 2-0, but the real victory went far beyond the scoreboard. That goal was the official announcement. A new star had arrived. From that moment on, Messi was no longer just a promising kid. He had started a journey that would change football forever. And trust me, the biggest chapters of this story were still ahead, especially against Barcelona's greatest rival. Goal number 500, silence at the Bernabeu, 2017. On April 23, 2017, Lionel Messi delivered one of the most dramatic moments of his entire career. It was El Clásico, away from home, against Real Madrid, and the score was leveled deep into stoppage time. With the pressure at its absolute peak, Messi received the ball, drove forward with his trademark acceleration, and finished with surgical precision. Goal, his 500th for Barcelona, in the last seconds, against the biggest rival, on the biggest stage. Every detail of the play showed what made Messi different. The calm under pressure, the perfect decision, the cold finish when everything was on the line. This wasn't just talent, it was control, it was dominance. But what truly turned the moment into football history came right after. Messi picked up his shirt and held it up toward the Bernabeu crowd. No words, no celebration, just a statement. An image that instantly became iconic and forever defined the most intense rivalry in Spanish football. That goal proved something important. Messi didn't just score goals, he created history. And the truth is, this wasn't even the first time he shocked the world like that. Years earlier, when he was still a teenager, Messi had already produced a moment that reminded everyone of one of the most legendary goals ever scored, a goal that belonged to Diego Maradona, and that moment is coming next. The Maradona-style goal, Copa del Rey 2007. On April 18, 2007, the Camp Nou witnessed a moment that felt unreal. Lionel Messi was just 19 years old when he received the ball near midfield against Getafe, and what happened next still gives fans goosebumps. Messi turned, accelerated, and started running straight at the defense. One defender beaten, then another, and another. 5 players left behind, all in a single run. When he reached the box, even the goalkeeper, Luis Garcia, couldn't stop him. Messi finished calmly, placing the ball into the net like it was the most natural thing in the world. The comparison was immediate and unavoidable. The goal looked shockingly similar to the legendary goal of the century, scored by Diego Maradona at the 1986 World Cup. Same starting point, same fearless run, same feeling of disbelief. But this wasn't a copy. It was a new genius announcing himself. That goal wasn't just a tribute to the past, it was a clear message about the future. Messi wasn't only a prodigy anymore, he was someone ready to challenge history and build a legend of his own. And if you think that was already unbelievable, get ready. Because not long after that, still at just 19 years old, Messi would deliver his first hat-trick in an El Clásico against Real Madrid, proving once again that with him, the impossible was only the beginning. The first legendary hat-trick, El Clásico 2007. On March 10, 2007, a 19-year-old Lionel Messi made one thing clear to the football world: a new genius had arrived. In one of the most intense El Clásicos ever, Messi scored his first hat-trick, leading Barcelona to a thrilling 3-3 draw against Real Madrid. Each goal felt unreal: perfect control, explosive acceleration, and finishes that left fans stunned. It wasn't just skill, it was confidence far beyond his age. With every touch, Messi looked like a player who belonged on the biggest stage. What made the night truly legendary was how he carried the team on his back. Every time Real Madrid took the lead, Messi answered immediately. No fear, no hesitation, just personality, talent, and the calm of a veteran in the body of a teenager. That hat trick didn't just light up El Clásico, it cemented Messi as Barcelona's new star. And more importantly, it opened the door to the next chapter of his journey, the rise toward becoming the most decorated player in football history, crowned by a record-breaking number of Ballon d'Or trophies. And the story was only getting started. 8 times the best player on the planet. Lionel Messi didn't just become a great player, he dominated football with historic consistency. Over the years, he collected 8 Ballon d'Or awards, surpassing legends of the game and setting a standard of excellence that feels almost unreachable. Each trophy wasn't just a prize, but proof of incredible seasons filled with decisive goals, magical moments, and pure brilliance. What makes this achievement even more impressive is the level of competition he faced. Messi won these awards during different eras, against some of the greatest players the sport has ever seen. This wasn't a short peak or a lucky run. It was long-term mastery at the highest level. Every Ballon d'Or tells part of the same story. The kid from Rosario rising again and again to the very top of world football. A legacy built across generations, one that will be extremely hard to match. And if you think that was already the final chapter, get ready, because in the next moment, Messi delivers a perfectly timed assist at the 2022 World Cup, proving that even after conquering everything, his genius was still fully alive. The no-look assist, pure genius at the World Cup 2022. On December 9, 2022, during the World Cup quarterfinals in Qatar, Lionel Messi produced a moment that left the football world in shock. The match against Netherlands was locked at 0-0 when Messi received the ball near midfield, calm, patient, and completely in control. What happened next felt impossible. Without even looking, Messi threaded a perfectly weighted pass straight through the defense to Nahuel Molina. The timing was flawless. The angle was unreal. Molina finished with confidence, putting Argentina ahead and leaving fans, players, and commentators stunned. This wasn't just an assist. It was a masterpiece. A reminder that Messi sees the game differently. Faster, clearer, deeper than anyone else. Every touch, every decision felt calculated to create something special. And if you think that was already unbelievable, get ready. Because the next moment takes us to one of the fiercest rivalries in football history, when Messi delivered a historic hat trick against Brazil, proving once again that his genius truly has no limits. The hat trick against Brazil, 2012 friendly. In 2012, Lionel Messi delivered a true football masterclass against Argentina's greatest rival, Brazil. In a thrilling match that ended 4-3 for Argentina, Messi scored 3 of the 4 goals, putting on a performance that felt almost unreal. Every move looked perfectly timed. Quick dribbles, sharp bursts of speed, and finishes placed exactly where the goalkeeper couldn't reach. It wasn't chaos, it was control. Messi wasn't just playing well, he was dictating the entire game. What made this hat trick even more special was the context. Playing against Brazil in a heated rivalry that always carries extra pressure is never easy. But Messi embraced the moment. He took responsibility, led the team, and decided the match almost on his own. That night confirmed something many already believed. In the biggest games, Messi was the difference maker, the player who could rise above everything and deliver when it mattered most. And if you think that was already the peak, get ready, because the next moment takes us to the 2022 World Cup final, where Messi would complete his story and prove that his legacy is truly unmatched. Carrying Argentina in the World Cup final, 2022. On December 18, 2022, Lionel Messi delivered one of the most legendary performances football has ever seen. In the World Cup final against France, Messi didn't just play a great match, he carried Argentina on his back on the biggest stage of all. From the very beginning, everything flowed through him. Messi opened the scoring, gave his team belief, and set the rhythm of the game. Every touch felt meaningful, every movement showed leadership, calm, and complete control of the moment. This wasn't just talent, it was responsibility. Even when France came back and pushed the match to its limits, Messi never disappeared. Under extreme pressure, he stayed composed, precise, and fearless. He scored again in the final and led Argentina all the way to their 3rd World Cup title, completing the one achievement that had always been missing from his career. That night didn't just crown a champion, it sealed a legacy. Messi was no longer chasing history, he had become it. And now, after reliving all these unbelievable moments, one question remains. What truly makes Lionel Messi a player who feels not from this world? After revisiting all these unbelievable moments, one thing becomes clear. Lionel Messi was never just a football player. Every dribble, every goal, and every pass goes far beyond talent. It's pure genius, built over a career that broke records, defined eras, and inspired millions around the world. Messi didn't just win trophies, he created memories, moments that stopped time, changed matches, and made fans fall in love with the game over and over again. From a quiet kid with a dream to a living legend, his journey feels almost impossible to repeat. If moments like these impress you, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications, because there's a lot more legendary football content coming your way. And now, we want to hear from you. Which Messi moment left you completely speechless? Let us know in the comments below.